I will answer that by saying that a story, personal story. I suffered for many years under my father's very biblical rule of being very diligent in how we manage our funds and how we are very responsible. And then I went off to college in Penn State. I'm dating myself now in 2001. And Bank of America came out to see all these freshmen and gave us all credit cards. I didn't see what I was reading. They just gave me a paper and I signed, and they gave me a credit card. I think it was either $1,500 or $2,000. And they gave me this credit card and I went to town. Oh my goodness. Jeans, Timberland boots, Coogee sweaters, everything. I mean, I went to town. I was rocking the best thing, buying everything I could. And I don't know, within maybe like 2 or 3 months, and this is 2001. 2000, I don't know how much, if I look at the $2,000 back then is now maybe, I don't know, $4,000, I'm guessing. And I blew that money. And from that time that I blew that money, it probably hindered me maybe the next 7 or 8 years, around 7 or 8 years, between trying to pay the money back, between trying to repair my credit, between trying to get another credit card, between trying to rebuild the confidence and sort of organize my financial desk. It probably took me off track about 8 years. Now, what was the problem? The problem wasn't Christian upbringing. The problem wasn't the availability of money. The problem wasn't the availability of opportunities. The problem wasn't that nobody was giving me a credit card. The problem was I just didn't have the upfront education. The problem was I didn't have the upfront examples. The problem was nobody brought my attention to what was important early on. I was focusing on academics, and those things are important, but my learning wasn't complete. And when I was given a credit card that $2,000, and my father, who was controlling all my other finances, had no influence on this credit card, everything went downhill. And it would be very foolish of us to bear the cost and to bear the scars and to weep the tears and to bear the pain, and then not and allow all the young ones behind us to go and also bear the same scars on their own and not pass on those lessons. So I think when I saw the topic, it dawned on me that it is our responsibility, because we have already paid the price. It is almost criminal of us to now see young ones and have those young ones now go and pay the price again. There's no need for us to go on the cross of Calvary, because Jesus has gone on the cross of Calvary. So now he is sharing his inheritance with us. Now we now have a responsibility to share what we have learned and to make it very relevant, right? Because credit card companies are waiting for all these young ones, right? All these opportunities are waiting. If you think of the prodigal son, the world is waiting to consume those who don't have the knowledge. And I couldn't think of a better way to spend my Saturday afternoon by coming to lend my knowledge to help somebody so they don't have to waste 8+ years like I did.
What do you want people to take out of this? What is your final thoughts for the people?
Yes, Ma. Thank you all so much again for the time today. I think that if we take anything from here, it is that you have advocacy, you have a community. We as a people understand that we are disadvantaged in terms of, this is not our motherland, this is not our fatherland, but many people have been disadvantaged such that this current generation does not have to be disadvantaged. When I was applying for business school, I remember going to all these top schools, business schools, NYU, all the top schools. And 75 to 80% of the Black students who were looking to get into the schools were Nigerians. So the days of disadvantages are gone. You have every opportunity available to be academically successful, financially independent, like all the information. So please, let us take advantage of these things. finances, investments, real estate. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. All it takes is 1 or 2 tweaks in behavior today. And tomorrow you get better at that behavior. And the next day you get better at that behavior. And you start a new trend, and success is waiting for you ahead. If you need help and you have additional questions, please reach out. We'll give you guidance. I will walk you through how I went through it. I started a lot lower than many of you started. There was a point where my GPA was 1.69 in college, 1.69, and I still went to an Ivy League school, 1.69. So please, there's no excuse. Reject the voice in your head that tells you you cannot do it. It is a lie from the pit of hell. God will help all of you. We are here to support you, and we will succeed and show. The Bible says that let your light so shine that men may see. You won't have to say, they will just see, and they will glorify your Father who is in heaven. I am so excited for what God has in store for all of you. Once again, thank you for having me here. God bless you all.
So, Pastor Joy,
thank you so much.
What's your final thoughts?
Yeah, this is very brilliant. I just want to say 2 things. Discipline, discipline, discipline all the time. Be committed. And to our parents and to our young adults who have not had the privilege to go to maybe regular school, don't stop learning. The fact that you are married does not mean that when you start having children, doesn't mean that you should stop living. If there is anything that if you have master's degree, it doesn't matter if it's been 10 years or 20 years old. And there are so many online schools these days. Get yourself enrolled. Oh, they need you to have student loan. Do not be afraid to get student loan because you're getting student loan for a reasonable reason. It will be better for you to get student loan to go to school than to get a loan to do party, wedding, and stuff like that. And to our young adult, when you're beginning to talk to those your spouses, and you guys are planning those weddings, you are not, have it in your mind that you're not impressing anybody. You can, I'd rather you do a 2-man wedding and come back and celebrate 10 years wedding anniversary than for a 10,000-man wedding. And in 6 months, you are calling me to come and sit and mediate between the 2 of you. So if there is any pressure at the point where you guys are talking about courting and stuff like that, bring mentors in and be open with them. And also for our mommies and daddies, it is not too late for you to start any business right now. The guy that owns KFC, I think he discovered himself at the age of 67, if I'm not mistaken. The guy that owned Costco was put in orphanage by his mother. The mother went back after she had remarried to adopt him. So his name is James Senegal, but that is not his biological father's name. That is the name of his mother's husband. And he got himself a mentor, the guy that owns PriceMart. He was pushing carts like you will see people push at Walmart, and he made a determination. And this time, he has purchased everything that the PriceMart owner had, and he put everything into Costco. And you can only see PriceMart maybe in Jamaica right now, but in America, it is Costco. He didn't just start as somebody who was born with a golden spoon. And like Pastor Wale said, his willpower, not only written in paper, but written in his heart. So Pastor Wale, I want you to also climb the ladder to bring that will and read it to yourself over and over again so that it will refresh the memory. And like Mr. Patrick said consistently, there is always an investment that is right for you. All you need to do is to learn. And, you know, most of our parents, let's continue to talk to these children. Let's continue to pray for them. I want to say a very big thank you to you, Pastor Lamidi, for putting on, you know, this type of platform. It is not a joke. Consistently looking for a niche and staying in that niche. At times, in that niche, I know that at times it may be discouraging, but I want to encourage you more and more. And anytime that, you know, I know, you know, counselors also need people to counsel them. Anytime that you need anybody to also talk to yourself, We are all here. We're one big village. We're one big community. And for our young adults, we have our phone numbers there. There's no question that is dumb. There's no question that is stupid. Just say them the way they are, even if you don't understand them. Somebody will interpret them and give you, maybe not the right answer at that point, but we research and get back to you. Thank you.
Pastor Patrick can make it. So it is your final talk.
Yes, it's Patrick Evobun. So firstly, I want to talk to the younger generation because they were the parts that did survey. They had the higher percentage. Please, Pastor Wole have said it countlessly on this call. Do not depend on your 9 to 5. Please, as a young man, as a young woman, you have no business tying your life down to one organization. I don't care how much they are paying you. You have no business. As a very young man, I was always asking myself, now, let me use myself as an example for you. As a young person, if you are making $150,000 this year, if you are not making $200,000 next year, there's something you are doing wrong. I'm going to repeat that. As a very young person, if you are making $150,000 this year, if you're not making $200,000 the next year, you are doing something wrong. So do not give yourself a ceiling, because we place this ceiling. Once we start getting that 6 figure, we give ourselves a ceiling and we have this larger than life attitude that we have arrived. Please, as a young person, do not do that. Get yourself a business. Start building that business right now. I can tell you that if you start to build that business and you build it right, within the next 10 years, it's going to replace whatever you are getting from your job, and you can leave that job. You know, you can quit that corporate America at a young age. That's what you should do for yourself. Then for the older generation, right now, you have passed the age of putting your money in something that is risky. So whatever you want to do now, think of safety, stability. Think of safety, stability, and protection for you. Because either you like it or not, you are already past that age of wanting to go and play those risky things like young people, you know. And then Pastor Joy talked about it's not too old for you to start a business. This is America. You can start a business. Find a passion. Find a passion. Something you like to do. Try to look for a way to monetize it. Try to look for a way to monetize it. Somebody like Pastor Wole is a strategist. You can have a section with somebody like him. He can give you strategy on how you can monetize your passion. Now, if you are not, you don't have a passion and you feel like you can help people in America, I'm actually looking to bring people into my team, you know. I'm looking to bring people into my team. We can have a one-on-one with you. Now, the reason why I share this with people that are old, because at this point, you should not be trying to do a business that requires you to spend a lot of money because you don't have it. If you had that lot, if you have a lot of money, you would have used it for something else by now. So you want to do something that will not cost you, but it has the potential to give you that security that you are looking for. So that's what you want to do. And then finally, if you have a lot of debt, you want to see how you can get out of that debt. There is a lot of debt consolidation platforms, debt consolidation platform. You want to consolidate your debt at your age. You don't want to be paying 7 to 10 credit cards. Consolidate everything, make it in one payment. Consolidate everything, make it in one payment. You know, the very first time I came to Maryland, that's when I got the opportunity to connect with Miss Lamidi. That very first time I came to Maryland, there was a man there. He's in his 50s. He reached out to me later. This guy had a debt of about $30-something thousand. I was able to help him. We reduced the debt, consolidated the debt, and right now he's just paying about 50% of what he owes, and he's just making about $300 monthly. So these are the kind of things that we are doing for our community. I want to tell you, like Pastor Wole has said, our community, you are no longer disadvantaged. You are not disadvantaged. There are a lot of people in our community that are doing things the right way. You just have to connect with them. And it's platforms like this that gives you that opportunity to connect with people. So again, if you were on Discord today, please do not leave without connecting to people. Connect to people so that you can learn from them. You know, there are some people on Discord today that was not given the chance to be a presenter, but I can tell you that these people, they are seasoned professional in their own rights, So you can still connect with them. Because we are just the three people talking does not mean you should just connect with the three of us. Try to connect with everyone on the call. Thank you so very much, Ms. Lamidi.
Thank you. It's so phenomenal. Every detail, so nothing is missing unless the person doesn't want to run with the information. So much information has been given today, and you have been given the strategy, you have been given tools to succeed. So if you have questions, if you are confused, if there's still have a question in your mind or concern, the information is right there. They have given out their information. You can reach out to them. Please don't call them first. Send them a text or email them, because they are very, very busy people. Before I can track them down, you need to ask me what I did. So send them a text, then they will respond to you. And if they do not respond to you, send me an email. So before we exit on today's discussion, I want to appreciate all of you, even the participants on the platform. Thank you so much for looking, because without you, we go nowhere today, because we have information. Who are we going to share the information with? Thank you. You are here to listen to us, to know that what we are doing here is important. I appreciate all of you. Before we exit from this discussion, I need your young adults to come on board with us on this program. We need the young adult to come on board with us on this program. Give me 1 minute, please. So we need the young adult to come on board to join us. This is a non-profitable organization. We're just doing it for the community. We want to make a difference in the life of the young ones. So we want all of you to come on board, to come and join. Any way you can volunteer, the email is there. So send me an email. I will respond to you any way you can assist. And in the beginning, I mentioned that we have 3 discussions every year. We have 2 structured discussions. This is one of them, where we bring the professionals to come and talk about the topic. And one is coming in August. That one is going to deal with thoroughly education. I see Pastor Joe was reading. Pastor Joe, did you peep into our discussion where we are discussing this? I need to find out. Because what is coming up in August is...
I didn't do anything, no.
Yeah, I'm here to confirm that. What is coming up in August for everyone, especially the young one? They say, his college is calm. His college is calm. We want to discuss it. Our very first topic is how to choose a career, how to choose the best career, the career you can monetize, and we have a very good professional that dealt with the topic. So I think we are moving on the right path. We are now talking about how to invest, how not to do 9-to-5 job. So now our kids, we notice that the parents, whereby they are having carryover, some that are supposed to finish in 4 years, they are taking 6 years. So want to know, and there's, his college is a scam. So person didn't go to school and he succeeded. You know what the person did? They don't know. So Pastor George have said it, we should help you to go to school. Even the older one, Pastor George encourage them to go back to school. So I'm not going to say whether college is a scam or it's not a scam. So when we meet in August with our professionals, so we're going to know whether college is a scam or it's not a scam. So join us in August, the same venue on the Zoom. And the last one, which is on structured discussion, so it's coming in December. That is physical one, whereby we're going to sit down, we're going to have fun, we're going to eat, we're going to dig into a very lively topic that encompasses everybody, either young, old. We do that every year, whereby we all see face to face. So I hope So we keep you posted on the topic and the venue. So if you want to, like as I said earlier, that this is non-profit organization platform, and it's not monetized. Although we put some of our information, some of our topics on the YouTube, but it's not a monetized page. So we rely solely on donation. So all the program we have been doing physically, we have been doing it on donation. If you want to contribute, put your email there or email me or send me a text. Then we'll send the form to you so that you can help us with our physical in-person program that's coming up in December. So that's what I have for you. My email is viewlaunch20@gmail.com. viewlaunch20@gmail.com. So send me a text or email me, then I will respond. And I'm looking forward to as many that can join us to push this forward more, to reach many people, especially the young ones. The platform is for them. So I want to say thank you again. I will see you in August. I appreciate everyone, and see you next time. Bye.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.